Yo, what is up, everybody? The entire set list for Mega Symphonia and Mega Brave or whatever has finally been revealed. We now get the first looks at Mega Abomasnow and Mega Manetrick, and they look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go over the Mega Abomasnow first. Now, unfortunately, the Snover only has 90 HP, or I say only, but 90 HP. You can't Buddy Poff in it, which is very unfortunate. Have to get it out with things like Artisan, as well as it also having a beefy retreat cost of 3. So, you know, that's not great. It's weak to metal, which, it's not great to be weak to metal right now in this format with Goldango, because Goldango is going off with a new Genesect, but it is what it is. Then we have Mega Abomasnow EX. Of course, Mega Abomasnow is a water type with 350 HP as a stage 1. Its first attack for 2 water energies, Avalanche Hammer, 100 times damage. Discard the top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 100 damage for each basic water energy that you discarded in this way. So this could be good with deck manipulation cards like Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking is the one that comes to mind. Maybe Academy at Night, things like that. The attack's not bad, especially maybe towards the end of the game when you know what is in your deck, but I wouldn't be using it during the start of the game. Discarding 6 cards, you could be discarding like actual useful items and stuff like that in supporters. So yeah, I think you'll be using the second move more for 3 water energies. Frost Barrier, 200 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks, which is pretty good. It is after applying the weakness, so still probably killing it. 200 damage is a very good number to hit. You're two-shotting everything in the format, and then you have 350 HP, and taking 30 less damage from that, you'll be effectively having like 380 HP. It does have a retreat cost of 4, which is that's like the worst you can get, but it does have 350 HP as a stage 1, so that kind of makes up for it. So not a bad card at all. Then we have the Mega Manetrick and Electrike, and you can use Buddy Poffin for the Electrike, which is very good. And it is weak to fighting, which is actually the best thing to be weak to right now, because fighting is just super weak. Best fighting deck right now is what, like Cynthia's Garchomp or the single prize Okidogi. Check out my deck, it was fire. So yeah, Mega Manetrick has 330 HP and it's stage 1, of course. For 2 lightning energies, Flash Ray, 120 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this by attacks from basic Pokemon. That is a really good attack, very reminiscent of the Terapagos. However, this only costs 2 lightning energy, while like the Crown Opal attack costs like 3 different energies, which wasn't really plausible or feasible to get out. It wasn't easy to get that. This just 2 lightning energies, easily powered up by Magneton, Electrike, things like that. You could even use this with Electro Generator. And then the second attack for 3 lightning energies, Riot Blaster, 200 plus damage, and you may discard all the energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do that, this attack does 330 damage in total, but it gets 130 more damage. So basically, you can use Mega Manetric's attacks just how you see fit, because you can use the first attack against big basic decks and just slowly take them out one by one, doing 120 damage and being immune to whatever they do. The only way they can even get around this is through gust effects like Boss's Orders, Iron Bundle. And then if you're not playing against basics, you use Riot Blaster to do 330 damage and one-shot pretty much every stage 2. Of course, you're not going to be one-shotting every Mega, which is unfortunate, but hey, you win some, you lose some, and this is really good because you have a free retreat cost. A free retreat cost on this Pokemon is actually insane. So great pivot Pokemon, as well as 2 very, very good moves. We also got to look at some full art cards. We're getting a full art rare candy, which is actually cool, because I don't know, we haven't had full art items. We've only had like golds and yeah, just gold items, and we're also getting a full art Night Stretcher. You can only imagine how expensive these cards are going to go for, because they're one of a kind. Rare candy staple, Night Stretcher also a staple. Not as much as the rare candy, but Night Stretchers are played in a lot of decks, as well as rare candies being played in pretty much every stage 2 deck, which is crazy. We got this new premium trainer box Mega that got revealed, so it's gonna be around 60 bucks. Whoa, it comes with 10. Oh, it's only Japan. We might get an English version, but it comes with 10 packs of each, and then you get a bunch of trainer cards to go with it. Fez, Shaman, Unfair Stamp, Prime Catcher, bunch of tools, supporters. I mean, that's really good. I hope this comes to English.